If a chicken is sick, do you make it chicken soup? We can't bring the chickens to the chicken doctor, so we're gonna have to nurse them ourselves because I don't know of any chicken doctors. So you're gonna become one. This is for all you chicken lovers out there. I know there's tons and tons of you out there. I love, 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 love chickens too. I don't know why. They're just so cute and adorable and you get attached to them. And when your chicken gets sick, you're all upset and you don't know what to do. This video is for you. Let's go. I have so many people that, email me and write to me, and they're so worried because their chicken is sick and what are they going to do? And they're just at a loss. They don't even know where to begin. And that's the thing. We get to love our chickens and we do get attached to them. So when they're sick, we want to help them in some way and do something for them, at least feel like we're trying to do something for them. So I want to tell you what you should do. Number one, first thing you should do is you have to get the chicken out of the coop. Pull it out of the coop, you have to isolate it for whatever reason. If it's hurt or if it's sick, you still need to isolate it. So get it out of the coop. You have to have just on hand, somewhere on your homestead, you just store it when you don't need it, is a wire cage. You should have this. It's just part of your chicken gear, part of your chicken paraphernalia. It needs to be about, maybe 3 feet long by 2 feet wide. A medium dog cage, let's just say that, dog crate or wire is better. And then what you do is you put some hay on the bottom. Here's my wire cage behind me. It already has hay in it. You have to just get a cage like this, put your chicken in there. Get some kind of a blanket, towel, old towel or something that you can cover the sides with where it's still going to get plenty of ventilation, but it's not going to get, it's going to have privacy so it can rest. Don't be afraid to cover it. That's what it needs, peace and quiet to heal. And the chicken's perfectly happy in there. Even a healthy chicken is perfectly happy in there. So, and then the next thing you have to do is get your little bowls. Just give it some water with a little bit of vinegar in it, a teaspoon of vinegar in a small little water container. Let it just rest and just drink some of that water, and then you can start to evaluate it. One thing, if it's not eating well, is you can give it some wet bread. A sick chicken just loves wet bread. It's very easy for them to eat. You're also hydrating them a little bit with the wet bread. I find that works really, really well if I have a sick chicken. It can't live on bread. The bread is just to get it going. And then of course you can start adding in a little bit of food. Make sure you put your grit in there because it's still gonna need that. And then just watch the chicken. What you're trying to do is just build its strength back up and make sure it's getting enough nutrients. It doesn't take too long and you'll see it'll start getting better and stronger. Sometimes if I have a chicken that's not really sick, but it's healing from an injury, so it's a little more rambunctious and moving around, I'll poke 2 holes in the side of this and then I'll get a little piece of wire and then I'll wire it to the side so it can't spill it. A lot of times the chicken won't be sick, but for whatever reason, the other chickens will just be hard on it. What happens is it will just go down, down, down. The bigger, stronger chickens will be mean to it. Chase it away from the food so it doesn't quite get enough and it just gets down and kind of stressed out and weak. And if you take it out and you put it in the cage and just feed it until it just builds itself back up, a lot of times you can just put it back into the coop and it'll take right off and do fine. So there's a lot of reasons, for the issues. But the main thing is you have to pull it out of the coop and isolate it in its own little wire cage for a little while. What do you think? Is it worth caring for your sick chicken yourself at home, or should you take it to the vet? Tell me below. Please click the like button. It really does help me a lot. I want to see if we can get to 5,000 likes. If you like my videos, there's more right here. Watch them. A big thank you to all my Patreon supporters. I love you so much. To all of you. I couldn't do it without you.